Welcome, everyone. My name is Mirthless Mirror, and today we are returning with 7 Days to Die, and I'm glad that you could make it. Last episode, we did a lot of work on the clay mine. We basically raised the walls and got it all prepared for a ceiling and a roof, well, and hopefully some electrical lights as well. So that is what I'm going to be doing in this episode, along with some upgrading. We need to upgrade some of our blocks and get them up to concrete so that, the whole base is relatively impervious to zombies. So that is going to be on the agenda as well. All right, so I'm probably going to need a wire tool. Let's also bring our paint. And how about some stone and some dirt? I think we'll need that as well. I'm sure there's something else I need. There's always something else. If I'm doing a roof, okay. If I'm doing ceiling, why don't we just bring a little bit of electrical equipment just in case we need it? Not the whole kit and caboodle, okay, guys? I'm just gonna grab the basics and relays. All right, that'll do. This base is getting larger and larger, and the cool thing about it, the thing that I like the most about it is this road circuit, because the thing goes all the way around the base. I can pretty much get anywhere I need to go with the speed of my motorcycle, which is really super neat. We go down that way, but I need to get back to the mine because we've got to complete this clay mine, which is going to act as an exit as well, which is going to be kind of cool. Pretty aesthetic exit. Whoa! Missed my turn. Whoa! Dang, it looks good down here. The work we've been doing is paying off. Whoa. Yeah, that's what I want to see when we come up. That looks good to me. I was thinking I was going to widen it, but why? It looks good exactly the way it is. And then we come into here. Yeah, that is looking good. Sometimes I need a break, A few hours between building and coming back, kind of forget what it looks like, and then get to experience it all over again. Okay, so this is pretty much looking exactly as I want it to. I think it's worth considering moving these walls out, one or two, and seeing if I like that better. But I don't think so. Here's the thing. I was planning on putting a garage door here. But now it's occurring to me that I could just not. And simply put the garage door here. We can just leave that open. So the benefit to that is I need to make some railings here that are going to contain a camera, and it's got to be 5 to 7 blocks away from the garage. Looks like I went with 7 here. So it would have to be here. So this one would be connected here, so this would open. And that would be fine on the way out, because then when I cross over this one will open. Beautiful. However, when I'm coming back, I'll need to, I guess, put it here. We drive over it, this opens, we turn, we want to drive over this one and have this one open. I think that's doable. It's kind of unnecessary, but it is kind of neat to have 3 cameras and 2 doors. Let's try it. Yeah, let's try it. All right, so the bars are going to need to be here, which means my camera and lights can be here, which means I need to go down one more. Okay. I'm going to cut some corners here. Can't do it here though. So we'll take that corner. Okay. And like this, I guess. Okay, maybe. Camera and 2 lights in there. Let's just put bars here for now. Okay, so that will work on this door. I think even one more. Nice. You can crawl right under here. I should make a foundation. That should do just fine. Maybe I don't want to cut corners here. I don't want them digging. So I'll make it a little more fortified. Hey, don't chew on the walls. Guys, there's no need for that. Oh, man. See what I did? No one else, huh? All right, let's go ahead and cut the bottom corner. There we go. Is that too deep? See, we have the camera. Oh, yeah, it is too deep. Dang! Oh, well, that's fine. Whatever. I'll just replace these with this. Yeah. Camera, bars. Beautiful. So I guess it's not as deep as I expected. So just 2? Because then we have camera, bars. Okay, sounds good. Fine, we'll cut that corner and take out this. I went too deep again, didn't I? Oh well. It's an easy fix. There we go. Yep, that should be right. Well, hopefully that works out. We'll have to see later. When I finally hook it up to a camera system, of course. So I have a door here. And that's fine. But maybe I don't need a door here. Okay? Maybe I would prefer just the ladder. Does that still have the same effect? Not really. Okay, well then what if I put my ladder... See, I'm going to be walking through here. Does it look better here or here? Looks better here. Okay, so then we keep that door and this ladder kind of hides when we go up this way. Okay, cool. Let's get the... Oh. How do I want this ceiling? I think I just want it regular old straight. I was thinking, you know, we could do a vaulted ceiling, put some arches in there, but I think this is going to be just fine. It's already far more grand than I expected it to be. I like to leave 2 spaces for my ladders, so I can come up and go down. Yeah! I love that I'm not having any structural issues at all. Oh man. Yeah. This room is so large, it'd be reasonable if I want to put another ladder on this side. But it's just going to be an attic. This room kind of feels like it's going to be a foundation for a bigger part of the base, and we'll have something rising up, and it would be cool. But really, this is just the exit. It's just the clay mine. It's so far away from the base, we'll barely even ever see it. We've even got trees between us. So I'm just going to give it a nice peaked roof if I can manage it. This would be kind of a strange spot for a peaked roof. I might do like 2 different kinds of roofs. I could put another ladder here, but I could put another ladder here. Let's see, when I come in, yeah, I don't want to see a ladder when I come in, so let's do it here if I'm going to do it at all. Ladder, would you look okay right here? Hey, buddy, what are you doing here? Go away. Well, it doesn't. I don't notice it. It's fine. Like when I come in, it's not the first thing I see. I still see the forges. It doesn't distract. It doesn't block or it's not weird. Yeah, okay. That's probably convenient because I don't want just one exit here. 2 exits. That would be good. And then my chimney. Then we have another 2 exits and then an exit. So 3 exits. And then I do need to make some changes here. I remember coming to that conclusion at the end of last episode that this window doesn't look right on this side. So if I am going to keep that window, which I think I am because the window actually looks pretty good, I need to bring out this entire room by 1. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Let's try it. Hopefully it looks just as good. Guess I needed those there anyway. There's no reason to pick them up. Okay, let's go see if that worked out like I thought it would. Beautiful. Nice and easy. Let's see, this was a space of 2 from the wall, and I think it was equal on this side, so space of 2, 1, 2, and then a space of 3, and then of course 1, 2. Okay, so now the room is a little bit larger. I have no problem with that at all. Can barely even notice the difference. Maybe I'll bring this over. Oh. Nope, I like it best there. Okay. Then we just need to move this one over. Nice and easy. See? That's why I don't turn things into concrete until I'm sure. I think I have a better one for that, actually. I think I have, let's see, window. Yeah. But then that one's kind of square and that one's round. And I don't know if I like that. So maybe I do want this. Yeah. Okay. That one can be peaked just fine. Let's see if that worked out. So this should look okay now. Yep. That looks like a real window now. And this is the tunnel that I'm now wondering whether or not I need. Because now I'm saying, hey, I don't really need a garage door here, but it might be cool to have one. So the problem is I don't have a land claim block all the way out here. I guess I could make one and put it down. That might be a good idea, actually. Do I have any stone on me? I guess. I'll take it to here. There. Now I'm going to be able to put a door up and down and up and all around. Be able to pick it back up afterward. Okay, so I'm okay with that exit. I'm okay with that exit. The ceiling looks okay. The roof. Well, the roof is going to be tough because I'm going to need to bring the mountain back over this, but not too far because I don't want to block the window. Wonder how I'm going to do that. I'll have to worry about that when I actually upgrade, but the thing is, it's going to affect the roof. All right, well, let's return to it later. We'll upgrade some of these blocks because I'm happy with a lot of them. And I'll size the forges in here because I am kind of liking the idea of forges over cement mixers. I'm probably going to want a camera there, and probably a camera there. Okay. Let's upgrade these blocks. They've got to go all the way. I've got to do all the sides to concrete because those are the ones that I'm going to run into when I'm driving by. Too bad I don't have a learning elixir. I like to have a learning elixir on every single time. But you know, Trader Rect has reset. Maybe I should go check out the trader. Might do that, actually. And let's just upgrade these to wood real quick. I usually upgrade everything to cement, to concrete, but I'm just gonna drive over these. I don't expect the zombies to ever attack these because there's nothing beneath them. There's just no reason for them to be attacked. So let's keep them as wood for now. If I need to upgrade them to concrete later, well then great. That's a little bit more experience for me. I guess I want old wood. Yeah, that looks okay to me. Let's do the same to these pillars. I'm really happy with how these pillars turned out. I think they look neat down here. Cool. Good place to start. Let's check out Trader Rect. Oh, hang on. Let's finish painting these real quick. There. Dang, that is so cool! Those roads are a lot of work, but wow, they are neat. They make my life so much easier. Guess I should bring my trading equipment too. Fine. I'll do this for now. This can go like that. All right, all of that should be safe to sell. That's what I was looking for. Thanks, Rect. You got any more on you? Probably not, huh?
Coffee, I'll kill you.
Yeah, you're no Trader Jen. She sells those things often.
Watch
Thanks
yourself,
anyway.
stranger. I know some fellers that break legs for coin.
I guess I should have kept my eyes peeled for dog food. He might have had dog food on him. There's still so much work to do on this base. I'm so excited. Open! Thank you. Repair. Oh, I forgot to sell to that guy. Whatever. He didn't have anything I wanted anyway. Okay, now I can actually do some upgrading and gain some real experience. So let's upgrade on our way back. Wait. I need trigger plates. I definitely need trigger plates. That's what I'm forgetting. There. Let's start with these ones being wood. For a second, I thought I'd forgotten my learning elixirs at home. But I've got them. Good thing, too. What? Out of wood? Well, that's going to put a damper in everything. It's alright. I've got more at the base. Fortunately, last episode, I chopped down half a forest. Yeah, I've got plenty. Good thing I figured that out before I started drinking learning elixir. And here we go. I want to get the electricity started in the clay mine as well. So that's got to be next on our agenda, is setting up some lights. I want to see if I'm going to need to set up a new generator because, well, the clay mine is ending up being a little larger than I expected it to be. So it might end up needing more electricity. That looks right. And if that's the case, well, then I'm going to have to bring an electric wire all the way over there. Now, many of you will say, oh, well, you can just set up a generator at the clay mine. And that is true. However, I'm trying to set up a spot in my base where I can access all of my power lines at once and refill their gasoline all together so that I don't have any anywhere else. And to do that, I'm going to have to bring them all the way back to my generator room. So it's going to be kind of a pain to get another wire all the way out here because we've already got the wire for the lights in here. We've got the wires that do the tunnel that lead to the clay mine. But I still have half a generator left. So I'm thinking, well, that should be enough for my clay mine, hopefully. I should have brought some electric doors with me, some garage doors. Man, upgrading this space really emphasizes how long it is, right? And to think, I dug all this out. Man alive. I can't believe I've already used 3,000 wood. But I guess it's a lot of space. Okay. Now let's drink a learning elixir. Because all of this is going to be concrete. Hey, there's a level up. 5 skill points to spend. That's nice. Whoa, had a twitch there. So it's just better if I make these concrete because I run into walls a lot with my motorcycle. I don't want to have to get off and repair them every time I do it. Or replace them. And making them concrete means I can run into them a few times before that happens. Wow, that is so far. Something nice about the learning elixir as well, not only am I getting a huge increase in the experience that I'm making right now, and of course, I do make a lot of experience upgrading large portions of the base from frames to concrete, but it's also nice because it kind of gives me a number to shoot for. The learning elixir lasts about 10 minutes, and I can drink one and then just say, okay, well, I'm going to be upgrading for the next 10 minutes then. Gives me something to shoot for. Heck yeah, found a way to the corner. This is the place I'm going to be hitting the most because it's the turn. I'm not going to bother turning it to steel though. Too expensive. And not really necessary. It's good that I've already done some of this floor. Saving me a bit of work. I've got a minute and 40 seconds left of this learning elixir, but only 850 concrete mix left, so we'll see if I'm able to make it to the end. Looks like I'm going to run out of learning elixir before I run out of concrete. Wow, guys, I used all 6,000 of that wood I picked up to do this. That is insane. There, 6,000 wood gone. In a flash. That is amazing. Guess I gotta pick up some more wood. Hey, but it looks good having some concrete poles around here. Yeah, and I don't break them when I run into them now. Oh, you know, I also have these 5 points. I might as well spend them real quick. Oh, let's see. I was getting huntsman and junk miner, I think. I was maxing those out, so I could do that, and I would still have 3 points left. Yeah, okay. This is what we'll do. We'll get our last one in huntsman. We will get our last one in... What was the other one I was getting? All right, junk miner. And then we will finish off infiltrator. And we'll begin animal tracker. Might as well finish it off. Oh yeah, I forgot my wood. That's what I was about to walk away without. That would have been unfortunate. Okay, I think I've got everything I need. I hope I have everything I need. Let's go. Zoom, zoom. Right out of the room. Ooh. I missed. Can I still get through here? Yes, but it's not easy. So... Good thing I left some space up here. That was cool. Yeah! Right on this concrete road. Beautiful. Oh man, this is all looking so good. That's what I forgot. I knew I was forgetting something. It was the garage doors. And I want those to, if I don't have them already, I want them to be crafting. So let's go back and get them. They should be in here. 2. I need 3. And I have a tendency to destroy them. So why don't we make a few? Well, we'll bring these. Oh, we'll bring these. 5 by 3. Yep, I'm making 5 by 3, aren't I? Yes. Okay. Let's take a while. Might as well refuel while we're here. Some of these plummet pretty fast. Like defense. Nice. Can I wait a little bit longer to get this third garage door? No, I don't need a third one. I only need 2, right? Yeah, I only need 2. What am I waiting for the third one for? It's 3 cameras. 2 doors, 3 cameras. So we can start moving. Man, this looks good when it's all wood. Looks good. Okay. So I guess my camera is going to be here. Oh, I don't use basic bulbs here. I use industrial lights. All right, well, fine. Do I hear someone hissing or growling? All right, guys, well. Okay, so this should open up this. We're going to need a camera here for the defenses. I need to get this wire, I think. Are you wired? Yeah, it looks like you're powered. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be my power for here, which means I also kind of want to bring it up. Okay. So 2 down, I think. That's logical to me. All right, that's going to let me bring this into the room. Let's do the roof. I guess I'm going to have the mountain come up over here. Let's try and give the roof a little bit of room. Dang. Good thing I have 2 ladders. Dang. Brutal. Guess I should put something there so I don't fall over. All right, this chimney is going to have to essentially go through the roof. We don't need it to be as big as it is. We can let it come in. Let's... I don't really want to worry about the chimney, but I have to make the chimney with the roof. There's no getting around it. Okay, this is going to give me a bit of room in the attic. Not that I need it. Okay, so I guess we can start by putting ramps down. I don't really know how this is going to work, but hopefully it works out. There we go. All right, well, guess we'll bring it a little bit higher. I gotta figure out what to do with this chimney. I can only delay so much longer. Guess it's not there, it's there. Okay, so I guess we figure out the chimney. That's what's next. Which means I guess it doesn't matter how I set up the forges, but I want to see them, which means I'm going back for them. Might as well upgrade some of this on the way. Dang! Did not mean to do that. This is what I wanted to do. Oh, I guess there is a reason not to upgrade this. Because I might bring more lights in. So here's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna leave that just in case I need to bring up another wire. Oh, I ended up upgrading it anyway. Alright, I guess I'll just come in and destroy it if I need to. Level 258. We're making progress. Oh, you know, I have to not forget what I came here for. I came here for forges and for industrial lights. Okay. Yeah, that's a shred of progress. Okay, so I need to... Might as well get these on the way. I need to pick up lights, industrial lights, and forges. Where's my paintbrush? Oh, right here. Yeah, that's looking good. Very nice. Okay, so assuming I didn't forget, I need industrial lights here. Might as well bring fluorescent lights as well. And since I guess I am doing some real light work, I'll bring the rest. And I also needed some forges, which I think I don't have any created right now. Yeah, so it looks like we're gonna have to make some. Oh wait, I only need 2. All right, who's beating on the walls? Ow. This must be out of ammo. Oh, no, I just had it unlocked. It's funny that the wood log only exists to make the forge. That is the only time you need a wood log ever. That's just very interesting. Okay, so with 2 forges, what else do I need? I hope that's it, because that's all I can think of. Why don't we make some more cobblestone? Because I don't really have the room for it. All right, let's go. Okay, so the forge would go essentially like that. Exactly how I had him, right? Yep. Fine. That's all I needed, really. In which case, my smoke is going to be here and here. Okay, doable. Here's what we'll do. We'll make a ramp here. This is a space of 3. I guess I could make it a space of 1, but I think I'll make it a space of 3 for now. Yeah, that looks about right. So maybe something like that. Hey, quit that banging. Need you out of my way, buddy. Thank you. I think I'm really happy with this room. I can't imagine there being any other problem with this room. I guess my only issue, the thing that I'm worried about, is electricity, and that can go probably in the floor. So why don't we upgrade some of this as well? Put in those industrial lights first. Where are my industrial lights? There they are. How much space are these going to take? Yeah, that's probably where the first lights are going to be. Maybe. $18. Let's try this. Is that a good spot? Yeah, it's okay. And maybe 1 or 2 more. Let's see, this is a space of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel like it's kind of obvious. Okay, well, what if I decided to put in a whole nother line? Let's try that. So space of 2. I had a space of 3 before, I see. So it looks a little off center that way. And which one of these that I want? I think I wanted those ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so they're all evenly spaced. That looks pretty good to me. And then we can drag these ones over. These are space of 2. So we could pull these out. Yeah, that could work. But I think I'm going to bring them a little bit closer. Yeah. Okay, so that's where our lights are going to be. I might put a spotlight there if it needs to be, if the room needs to be filled with light. Well, no, that doesn't really work well with the window, does it? Maybe it does. I could just as easily put the spotlight there. Yeah. Then we'll need lights in here as well. Maybe here and here. Probably like that. I could also, instead, I could put them along the wall. Like there. Along the wall might be kind of cool. So I guess my only question is, I was seriously considering moving this wall. So before I start upgrading this area, which I think is going to be my next course of action, I want to see what would happen if I expand this wall. I guess if I expand the wall, I got to expand this whole room. I don't want to do that. Could I? Yes. Would it look good? Probably. But I want to make sure that I'm keeping it simple and I'm happy with this. So let's upgrade everything except for the floor. All right. Learning elixir it is. We are upgrading everything with a floor. Oh, trapped myself. I'm happy that this area of the base is turning out cool with relatively few renovations. Not a lot of reworking. But I always have the same thought when I start upgrading my base is I hope that this works out and I don't have to tear through all of this later and rework it somehow. That's always a possibility. But obviously I think we should be okay here. I guess I don't see any reason to avoid doing the window. So I guess I'll upgrade the window too. I think I might keep the windows wood though, actually. I usually upgrade things to cement, but I'm kind of thinking about it. And as far as the windows go, I think it might just be causing me more heartache. Because the glass breaks whether it's concrete or not. So maybe wood is probably the best way to do it. There goes my learning elixir. Okay, cool. Okay, I think I am comfortable with the lights being in that way. I think it looks good. My only issue is I kind of want an escape route. So I've got a exit there and an exit there. I kind of want an exit right here. But I don't know if it's going to look good right under that. So what if I... Now that we've got the chimney coming up, we can complete this roof. Yeah, that looks all right. I guess I could put this place on solar power. That might work. Oh, what did I do wrong here? I see. That's what happened. Easy to fix. Just keep on keeping on. It'll all come together in the end. About to have some structural issues. Yep. I gotta put my corners in. Okay, fine. And this one we need the pyramid. This one. No, not that one. This one, we do not need the pyramid. We need the corner. This one. That's what I'm looking for. Ramp outside full. Who's growling at me? Nice! That looks beautiful. And that solves our structural issues. You got more? Yeah, I thought you might be a wandering horde. It's looking good. Dang! It's a lot of work on this roof. You can see why they usually have more than one person doing it. But the zombies won't let me hire them. I've tried. It's the unions. The zombie unions. They want things like pay and equal treatment. Like, guys, you're already dead. Oh yeah, we're coming to the tip. I wonder, I guess I could just make it flat here. Let's try and bring it all the way up to a peak just because. It'll be easy to take away if I decide I don't like it. Oh, okay. Okay. I gotta actually look at this from beneath now. So I guess I could just do that. That looks okay to me. What's my alternative? I bet there's some kind of sloped block that would fit there, but I'm kind of thinking why if I don't need to. Let's try corner. Oh yeah, 2 corners. That looks better. Okay. Okay, this side just needs to be plugged up, I guess. What am I looking for? No, I guess not. Because this is a space of 2, and this one is ultimately a space of 1. I know it's a space of 3 right here, but this is going to be the middle. So it's really a 2 that turns into a 1. So I need to be aware of that. Maybe I'll just do a classic peak. That seems like it'd be easiest. Oh man, I'm out of wood. Well, I gotta get more wood. Can't function without wood. It's insane how much wood I've used this episode. Where is my bike? And that's why we need concrete rails. Dang. Did I make this one shorter than the other ones? Must be a little smaller than my other tunnels. I had some particular trouble with that tunnel, so I'm not surprised that it's given me a bit more trouble. Wow, it is bonkers that I've used this much wood. I want to finish that roof, though. See, this one's taller. It must be, because I'm not hitting the ceiling when I come down it. So I must have inadvertently made this one a little shorter. Okay, so now this one is going to have to close in a square. Like that. And then if I wanted to, I guess I could give it a peak of some kind. Guess that doesn't fit like that, does it? Wood pyramid. That's what I'm looking for. No, it's not. Is it? That's the corner. Let's just leave it. Just like that. I think it looks good. And then we'll bring up the chimney a little bit more. Yeah, that chimney looks all right. Probably bring the dirt up around it. Let's add some dirt. Well, actually, that's too stone. Well, actually, maybe I'll do it after I upgrade this space. Yeah, I'll do it after I upgrade this space. Out of cobblestone? Well, I guess that's the end of that. There, I can fill in that space. But I'm not yet going to fill in this space, just in case I end up making a room. Because I did put a door there after all. All right, well, I don't have any more cobblestone, so we have to head back. You know, why don't we pick up our cotton as well? More repair kits. Very nice. Now let's grab some of this cotton. Oh, I need to replant it. What am I thinking? So 21. Oops. Okay. I think I'm short one. Now that I redo the math in my head. All right, and let's pick up some more wood. We used a crazy amount of wood in this episode, so I might as well replace some of it. I'm trying to get to 24,000. I think that should pretty much replace what we used today. And now the good old replant. Don't worry, we're not going to replant all 120 seeds. Okay, that'll do. And we got a good amount of honey from that, too. So convenient. All right, my friends, that marks the end of this episode. Thanks so much for joining me on the 7 Days to Die journey. I think the base is looking really cool. I'm glad that the clay mine is shaping up and we're getting a roof going, and we're going to be working on the electricity in future episodes. So make sure that you're there. Like, comment, and subscribe so that we can interact on the journey, and tell your friends about Mirthless Mirror. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.